Good morning. Bright and early, and as you can see, we're hitting some chest, so that does mean it's Friday. Was not able to bring this with me Wednesday for legs. I almost actually had to leave some leg day equipment at the house because there was a lot. And then yesterday, had to go after work, and I had to bring my work stuff and gym stuff in one bag, so again, no space because don't have the truck still. Should be today. Talked with the guy yesterday, and he said he was going to put the stuff onto it that it needed, and he would check it and okay it today or tomorrow. Or yesterday he said today or tomorrow, and obviously I didn't get it yesterday, so I'll get it today. Super impressed though to start. Figured I would change it up this time and actually hit incline second, just to see how it goes. I also just kind of wanted to see how this would move as a first movement versus, a third. Been moving pretty well. Could use the wrist wraps probably, but I don't really see a point. At least not right now. It's not killing my wrist, so we're good. I think it just got bright on camera. Besides that, that's about where we're at with the truck. Hopefully, we're back to being able to commute no matter the day with the camera. And should be back to regular then come Monday. Which I'm super excited about. I'm gonna roll out today and Sunday as well. And I'm hoping legs feel good for some deadlifts. Chance of rain that day, but if it hits later, we're gonna bring the bar. I'm only gonna wait like 10 more seconds and then go. Might as well start getting ready. That's the plan for that, and we're filming that day too, so it'll be a fun one. Maybe the first PR of the comeback. See if we can get this go around though. We are neutral gripping it again. I just like that best for this. I'm gonna scoot down a little bit. Way better. I think moved for about the same amount, but still felt way better. So now I know. I knew to scoot down last time I did this, but I think we're scooting down a little bit more even. But I was about to say before that's it, I just didn't want to get sidetracked. Front squats went very good. When I say very good, I'm like 100% positive we could have matched our PR, which is 435. I loaded 365, flew. Alright, I did 315 without sleeves. Not gonna lie, killed the knees. But I was like, alright, we'll load 365, pull the sleeves up. And right when I pulled them up, I was like, we're good. 365 flew up. Threw 405 right on. Got that for 2. I was debating 3, but I was like, I think I'm gonna go up one more time. Hit 425. And that was the last one we hit. Said because I got a little greedy and I went for a PR, but obviously we didn't get it. I think it's because I did 4 or 5 for 2 though, if I'm being real. But yeah, like I said, went extremely well. So we're matching our high bar PR. We're right there with matching our front squat. All I need is that back squat max, all right? I need to actually pass that. I need that 585. It was this close. And then bench too. Y'all saw that 385, though very ugly, and on the worst benches in the world. I think on a actual competition one we could do that 405, 395, 405. And deadlifts we'll find out Monday. Alright, cool. Okay. One less, but just as good. That was going to be my last set for these. I think I've done 4 at this point, so we're just going to go over to incline. I'm still debating dumbbell or barbell. But by the time I unrack those and clean it, I'll know. So that's what we're doing next. Finally finished warming up for this. We're just at 275. Just threw on the wrist wraps. Been moving pretty good. Gotta say, I've said this, I don't like these inclines as well. I don't know. They're weird. And I don't like them. But I did want to do some barbell today. Figured, see, I always say, change it up a little bit. Almost did Smith machine, but those were taken, at least the ones that I could really do this with. Otherwise, it was like one of the free ones, which at that point, why not just do a regular barbell? So that's what we opted for. Like I said, goal is really only probably like 3 to 5. Not really sure how it's going to move for that many, because I went straight from 225 to this. So we're about to find out. First set. And I got to see if this is one of the bars that kind of rotates the heavier you get, because if that's the case, this thing's going to drop right on me pretty quick. It is, but it didn't roll that fast. I'm not gonna lie, I surprised myself with that one. I was expecting 3. 225 didn't move slow, but I was like, all right, I can at least do, the extra 50 pounds for 3. Hey, that last round, I'll take 4. I'm here for it. Definitely getting a good flex on it, too. I think it's because we did do the supins first. That was a good call. Kind of an actual, I wouldn't call it necessarily pre-exhaust. I mean, it kind of is in this case. But we still went heavy weight and stuff with the supins, so it's working out though, like I said. Good. I feel like I could actually hit 315 for like 2. Not gonna attempt that. But with smelling salts and stuff, I feel like I could hit it for 2 in the right height zone. We're actually gonna hold true though. Not do a 1 rep today. Maybe later in the future, who knows? Like zoning out now, but I'm gonna just wait a little bit. My chest is pumped, so 4 again might be a little iffy, especially as we saw how that 4th one went. Almost got stuck. And I do not have elbow sleeves. Otherwise, my ego probably would push me to 315. But we're making sure we stay proper and safe, because I really do want that PR come Monday. I'm like imagining it. And hey, if we imagine it, it's gonna happen. I've been trying to think of like a sick celebration for it. But we're probably gonna look stupid whenever we hit it. Alright. Yeah, I'm not even gonna rewind it or anything. We're good. We're not maxing out. We don't need the hype part. I'm gonna go a little bit more narrow. I think I was a little too wide last time. And up. Yeah, we're gonna go for 4. Surprised myself again. I'm actually extremely happy with how these are moving. I'm gonna dump it down to 225 there for the next 2 sets. I'm gonna clip this here, give myself a breather while we do that, because I'm hoping like 8 to 12 for those. So I want a little bit of rest. I think we're ready to go. I'm gonna probably skip into this one, so if I look at my phone, that's what I'm doing. I'm just using the strap ups, or the strapping part right now as a little buy period. Pass some time, get dialed in. Like I said, I want 8 at least. I think old time is like 13, 15, I don't know. I hit my old time rep PR on this about a year ago, I think. Can't remember what it was. But I'm gonna skip into it. Yeah, we're there. Let's go. We are gonna rep these pretty quick too, so this isn't gonna be like a pause every time. Alright, come on. I'm gonna make sure this is on. Okay, yeah, we're good. I gotta rush back to step. Alright, let's go. Set ourselves. Come on. I'll take 11. Not sure how they looked on camera. Pretty decent. Yeah, nice pump. I'm definitely gonna hit one more set like that. A low burner. And then might even go down like 135. Do like a half rep, full rep, half rep, full rep. To kind of keep this moving. I don't even know what I said right there, but we're gonna hit some more. Or swapped it back, hit some pull downs. Trying to think if I'm a superset or not. Probably not. Well, maybe, you never know. Let me hit my set though. I'll talk about it with pull downs. Start getting a nice pump for back. Definitely a good time to swap over to back chest pump. Kind of wish you wore a tighter shirt or a cutoff of some sort. But hey, you did. So keep rocking with the oversized, of course, which I'm liking anyways. Haven't worn this one a little bit, little green goblin. Like I said, we got some pull downs, so I'm not going to superset this. I think it's best if I just do the singular. Focus on that real good stretch, because I need it. Thumbs and all fingers together over. We are strapping up for it to really lock it in. Typically I wouldn't, but this go around we are. I think the grip's a little uneven. All right, I think we just evened it out. Feeling pretty good. I might make one adjustment after this set, but otherwise I'm liking it. Weight-wise, it's perfect. It's my hand placement. A little closer, and like half an inch closer than I wanted to be. So I think that a little bit more out is going to make all the difference. Also meant to say I decided to grow up and do Bulgarians Wednesday as well. Able to use the 100-pound dumbbell. I'm doing single arm versus like holding 2 100s in my arm. I just hold the one and put it over the leg that's put back on the bench. Move pretty well. Like I said, another adjustment for that. I think coming in just a bit more with my stance, get some better quad work in, but I kind of like them. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely gonna do them next Wednesday. Whew. Doing a lot I used to not, so progress. If I don't do them Wednesday though, I'll end up doing regular lunges, just down and back. I have to recheck because I think there was next week's schedule for me was kind of weird, and the way that I can't remember if I had Wednesday night off. Nope, never mind. I don't. Never mind then. I think originally it was, but they changed it. Because I remember being like, whoa, Wednesday. I was like, I can go later for leg day? Yeah, who was I kidding? We're going to have to squat heavy again at 5 in the morning. Alright. I know I'm good on this one. Just got to make sure we lock in. Same grip. Alright, I think we're good. Get a little tighter. Alright, now we're good. Oh, yeah. Might need to get a bit wider with the left, but I think we just got it perfect. Yep. Thinking about pulling a lot more through my middle finger and ring finger than anything else. Ring finger especially. It's getting the best flex at the bottom. Alright, let me get a couple more. Come on. Something I like doing too that works for me, might not work for all, but when I take the bar, I kind of rotate my wrist back as I'm pulling it down, just to pull it more into it. Like I said, you should try it yourself, even just the motion of it. I feel like I get a bit more activation, which your boy needs. Man, yeah, I was telling someone though, this week for lifts has just been awesome. It's literally been ideal. 585 for deadlift Monday, 385 for bench Tuesday, and 425 for front squats. Literally, I'm matching, if not almost matching, all of my PRs, like 15 pounds lighter. Granted, the last PR I hit now is, I think it's almost been not a year. The last one I hit was squat, and I looked at it, it was February 28th. So, what is that, 5 months for that. Before that, like another 5 months. Actually, no, deadlift was in November. So I think that was 3. Right, November, December. Kind of. I think it's like 2.5. It's like 8 months since a deadlift PR at least. So I think we're due time, especially since we haven't actually done a drastic cut within that time. As for squat, that one might take a little longer, you know. I'm gonna try the adjustment on low bar Wednesday, so we'll film that as well. But yeah, that one's gonna take a while. Because working up to 565 wasn't real easy. That one I think I need to be heavier for, so that one's gonna take a little time. Bench though, realistically, yeah, I get an actual competition bench, 395, 405. I think I'm not gonna say all day, but I think we could definitely get it, especially with the shoes. The leg drive with the shoes is insane. I'm surprised it actually didn't take me a session to get used to it. Time for the next back exercise. We're gonna hit some pullovers. I was thinking machine, but I don't think it's gonna hit as well today. So we're gonna do cable. We're gonna do a long bar just like this. Though I don't want to use the rope. I don't really like it as much. So there is a cable open right next to me that I can do it on. Which is probably what we'll do. But I'm gonna wipe this down first. And pullover is definitely what we're doing. Then back to chest. And then finish with another back. What do you say? Got our cable. Doing more of a W bar versus the bar I was doing pull downs with. I don't know, I just like it a bit more narrow. Only comment with this is, it is a set height one, super high. I didn't get to do one where you could set the level. So that I might hit the top a couple times just to make sure good stretch. Or flex, not stretch. Stretch is at the bottom. But if you hear the weight clang on something, that's what happened. I did it about 4 times. Warming up and seeing what weight I should use. I'm gonna actually go up still with this. Feeling good though. Definitely a better thing today, or a better option than the machine this day. Yeah, I'm going for it. But I can definitely picture the machine in my head right now, how it would have felt. Just wouldn't have hit for sure. I don't know. Something about today, I would say it's not gonna hit. This is way better. Really, yeah, just 2 more back after this. 2 quick chest, and it's a wrap. Dog, what time is it? Oh yeah, we got time. Gotta do my cardio. I wasn't able to yesterday. I was gonna do a run club. Surprising, right? Me running. Yesterday, but they canceled it because weather here right now is literally everywhere. Rains for an hour, bright and sunny the next, back to pouring in another hour. So it was rough. But I'll be honest, I think I would have died if I did it, because it would have been 3 miles, and your boy don't have that endurance and conditioning right now. I did 2 last time, and even that was a stretch. So an extra, I think I had like a 9-10 minute pace, so an extra 9-10 minutes. Nah, I would have shut down. So we get another week to kind of make sure we get our treadmill in. And though it doesn't make a crazy condition, it'll help just a little bit, I think. Because I've been slacking a little, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've been hitting the abs, but not the treadmill as much. Weight was a much better call. Oh my god. I think way less reps, but feels way better. Ooh. Definitely. Ooh. But after this, we're hitting some flies, thicken our machine if it's open, and some push-ups. And then for back, probably machine pull downs, honestly. Either that or a wider row. Depends if one's open and one's not. But then hyperextensions and treadmill. And that'll be a successful workout. Gonna film tomorrow too, just to get my 3 since I wasn't able to Wednesday or yesterday. No squats tomorrow, I will say that. Gonna be strict hamstring work, but we can get a good mat in about an hour 20 here. So we're gonna do some heavy Romanians probably. I think I want to do lying hamstring curls. Haven't done those in a while. As well as seated, and then maybe even standing. Either that or leg press with my feet high on the padding, or the platform, I guess you call it. Just to get a better stretch for hammies. That'll be the plan though. And some calves. I barely got any on that one, but I really can't. Holy crap. Alright, luckily we didn't touch the pattern. I think I'll still wipe it down, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna wipe that down. Alright. Right now the fly I'm thinking about is taken. But I was kind of thinking incline flies anyways. So let me see if there's a free weight bench open. Either way we're doing flies. That or cables. Give me a second. I might try and do cables. No cables open, unfortunately, or at least pairable ones. Which I don't know about doing single arm and seated cable flies. So we're just gonna opt with dumbbells. Going a lot lighter than, what was that, Tuesdays? Just got 40s here because I'm kind of focusing. I think it was Steve Cook who I heard from years ago, that you kind of want to let it, instead of just kind of straight like you do a regular fly when you do incline, kind of like letting them back a little bit. So yeah, we don't want to throw our shoulder out of socket with some 50s or 60s. And we still want to get a good amount of reps. I don't want to get, yes, like 5 heavier ones. I'll be honest, I might have overestimated the weight. I might have to go up a little for sure. Okay, nope, that was a good one. I'll stick with it. I'm probably honestly just going to use the back of this bench for just some incline those kind of push-ups. Kind of just to keep the pump going as such. Might do regular push-ups with hyper extensions or something. But we'll find that out at the end. We got to see how these feel. Trying to turn it just a little bit, get a bit more angle with the flies. Alright, that should be good. That was good. I like it. Cable's definitely would have hit better. I'm not gonna lie, when that idea hit my head, I got real excited. I'm not gonna stand around and use my pump though. This is very compromising. Especially since I'm still getting a really good pump. Super impressed to start. Definitely the move. Might do that again next week. Man, I am super excited for next week though. For sure. Going for the deadlift. I think if I can bring my bar, I'll go for it. Otherwise, we'll do whatever. Probably just go for like 3 or so, 545. Tuesday, back to the dumbbells for bench for, like I said, about probably like 2 weeks. And then Wednesday, we're trying low bar again. If that one is just the one small tweak that we need to do, I think we got mid-5s again. I think high bar just went better. It is better right now, only because I found out the tweaks I need to do. So when low bar clicks again in the flats, because that's the thing, we are going to do it in the flats again, I think the weight's going to bounce up. I do also want to get some Smith machine squats in one day, just to kind of see what I could rep on that. Because I'm going to be honest, with high bar, I already think I can rep 495 for probably 2 at least on high bar, like I said. Smith machine, though, if I don't have to think about the direction or the bar falling or anything, I can just fully concentrate on the leg drive and everything. Yeah, next week, deadlifts will be a video for sure. Squats as well. And then we'll probably film arms and shoulders next week as well, since we didn't get to this week, or I think last week. Oh, weird. That's right, I think the truck died the day before. Okay. These are moving good. That'll be my 3 next week. I was saying, because I don't think I'm really doing any other compounds next week, at least barbell wise. That would be cool. Incline, we're going to go back to dumbbells. Yeah, there isn't really much others. But it'll be fun. Literally, I've been thinking of like the music, everything. It'll probably be like 6:15 for deads. We'll be hyped up enough. Probably do a little bit of carb loading Saturday. Maybe my final meal Saturday and some of Sunday. We'll carb load a bit. Get that extra energy for the morning. And I think I went fasted Monday. So that might be the move again. Though I do have another set. I want to keep this going. And I'm going to jump back to back with, I'm kind of feeling the rows there, if I'm being honest. We're just probably going to go super slow and light with them. Like 135, maybe 185 with the straps. And knock those out. Yeah, we're hitting rows. Now I got to decide Smith machine or barbell. So, see what I think of next. Smith machines it is. It's a little left of the like safety catch, I guess you want to call it. Seemed a little high, like I was going to hit it on this Smith machine, but we're good actually. It's just low enough. Only got a 45 on each side. Like I said, we're going super slow. And since we are doing wider grip, I figured that was best. Got to widen my stance a little bit. But I don't want to be rocking the weight up. And that's why we're going low. I do ego a lot, but there are some things where I realize lighter weight is more of a priority for our growth. Plus, when you go slow with it, it's harder with some lifts. For certain things like bench deadlift, squat, I mean the big compounds, I don't think lighter weight will ever hit as hard as heavyweight for me. I mean, there's nothing like just loading that bar with plate after plate after plate. Nothing. So on smaller movements, more like if I'm doing a machine, sometimes lighter is the answer. Like with these for me right now. Could I go to barbell and throw on 225, 275? Sure. Would it be pretty? Nope. So we're not going to do it. Nothing. I don't know how many I hit. Goals. I hope I hit 8. Hope to hit 8. I hope to hit 8 nowadays. Now we'll count. I'm not listening to this one. Find something real quick that works. Alright. Awesome, man. I'm hyped up too. We're going to keep this good energy going throughout today. Because if y'all follow Dark Sports, as I'm recording this, it's the day, well, I'm going to post the same day, but it'll probably only upload after. It's the day of their 2 million followers giveaway. I'm hyped up for that. I got my card pre-prepped, just waiting for that message for the code. I follow all the accounts, everything. I'm hoping I get it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't keep count. I didn't count once, honestly. But to say what's in my cart, we got a jacket, one of their zip ups, more. Is it summer? Yeah. Am I still getting a winter coat? You bet your ass. All right, if it's free. Updating the style wardrobe. It is a cooler one. I think it's one of their vintage kind of zip ups. I have one of their other jackets. It was called the Logan one. This is probably like a year, almost 2 now. Love that jacket. It's my favorite jacket. So I got that. Got a tapestry in there, surprisingly, just to put above my bed. That I think would just sit as hell in the room. And I do have a shirt. I think it's the Thor one. I swapped it out, but I think the shirt I had that I swapped it out with sold out or something because it wasn't there anymore. So I put Thor back in. Probably like 4 or 5 drops ago. On the rules, I know it said not the last couple drops. I think I'm safe though. I think the stuff I have is all at least 3+ drops ago. So I'm hoping. I'm hyped and I'm hoping. Same thing I told my twin knows about it. I told someone I used to work with that she knows about it. I've been telling a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie. Gotta get everyone on. I mean, I'm wearing Dark Sports right now. Literally like perfect oversized, perfect for everything. The jacket, like I said, is my absolute favorite. They're decently pricey, like $125 to $150, I think typically. They're worth it. They last. Material solid. Same shirts and all. I gotta concentrate on these last few reps. Okay. Definitely did not keep count again. I know that was at least 8 though. We're gonna wrap it up right here though. Looking perfect time-wise. Like this couldn't have gone any better. Probably will close this out at work. Met in the house. I don't think I want to bring my camera to work, so I think we're gonna close it at the house. Driveway, something. And then upload. Yeah, today. Couldn't be happy. I'm gonna hit my hyperextension still, get on the treadmill, and then ride the bike home, eat, and get ready for this day. All right, let's close it out. All right, we're just gonna hold the camera because I don't feel like putting it on the tripod. But back at the crib, showered, ate, got my like 55, 60 grams of protein in for breakfast. Now I just gotta drink my aminos, get that recovery going. And I'll be honest with y'all too, didn't say this earlier, but this video almost didn't happen. Not because I didn't have room. I'm not gonna lie, temptation almost got to me. I was like, I don't feel like doing it. Almost laid in my bed. I was like, I know I have to get up sooner or later to actually get to the gym, but I was like, do I even bother with the camera? And then I just said, get your lazy ass up and film. Hey, glad we did. Held accountability, and we lifted some good-ass weight today. Supin went super well. Even, like I said, it's like a pre-exhaust for the incline, which I'm happy we hit 275 for 4 for 2 sets. And even 225 for 11. That one definitely surprised me. I was expecting like 8, maybe 9. So the 11, I'm happy with. Really shows that we're close to the PRs. Not for old time incline, because my old time incline, if y'all didn't know, is 365. I am nowhere near that. I don't know why I just hit zoom on accident with that. We're gonna fix that. But yeah, I'm happy with everything so far. Everything's moving well. And like I said, we're doing it at a lighter weight. Basically recomping at this weight for the next few months until we'll probably start dropping a little bit come November to just prep for whatever show happens in February or March. So I'm extremely happy with where this stuff is, weight-wise, everything. Definitely going to be hitting some PRs soon for sure. Crazy enough, I think bench will happen at some point too. I didn't really think I was ever going to go back up to like 415-ish. But if we're at 385 now, I think we'll put up something good. Even if I have to go to the other gym with the competition benches for the PR, I'll see what it's at in 2 weeks after the 2 weeks of dumbbells. And if on the shitty benches I hit like 405, I'll go to the week after. So in possibly 3-4 weeks would be when we go for that PR. Other than that, yeah, just got to get ready for work still. We're actually really on time for once, so I'm going to try not to extend this so I fall back somehow. So I'm just going to take the SD card out of this bad boy, throw it in the laptop, put it in its little bag, and then get everything prepped, ready for me to go and edit at work. Getting this out literally today. Probably should be around 1 here, Eastern Standard Time, is when it should be up, I'm guessing. Yeah, I don't think it should be later. If it is, it's because I forgot something, which could happen. Happened before. But that's where we're at. That's what's happening. And then I'm just going to prep for filming tomorrow. Like I said, no squats. We're just going to get after it with the hamstrings, some glutes and calves and shoulders. I forgot I had to hit shoulders. All right, yeah, I didn't think about that part, but we'll cram it in for sure. Yeah, I'm really excited. Like, I couldn't be more hyped up for this. Like, and I thought 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, however it was, I was getting super hyped for deadlifts and everything. We're even more hyped. I didn't even know I could be. All right, so hopefully we get our first PR of this maintenance filming period. Again, since, like I said, I did hit my other PRs off camera when I wasn't filming. So we got to get some while we film, for sure. And it's going to be good. Like I said, I'm going to shoot for 615 with my bar. Should get the truck back today, so I got to just wait for that call, pick it up. And I'm contemplating just riding the bike throughout the weekend even, just to make sure I don't do anything with the truck or mess it up, because that would devastate me. I mean, I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. Not really. Covered everything. We got the workout in. Covered in. Sometimes you just need to get your ass in gear and just say, hey, we're going to do it. Like I said, really wasn't almost feeling like traveling with everything filming-wise, but I said, you shut up, pack it up, you're doing it. Happy I did. Worked out. Good things happen. All right? So, yeah, we're going to catch you all tomorrow, though. Another bright and early one. The gym opens an hour later. So that's kind of why we're not doing the squats. We got to really focus and grind out everything else. But we'll see what happens then. All right. Thank y'all for watching. If you like it, like, share, subscribe, because I'm telling y'all, the lifts are about to be even more insane. You're not going to want to miss it. All right. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.